Good afternoon. It is now 2 o'clock, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the Economic and Community Development Committee hearing. In attendance today, we have members of the committee. I'm Sharon Green Middleton, Chair of the committee, Vice President of the City Council, and representative of the 6th District. We also have Odette Ramos, member of the committee, representative of the 14th District. Thank you, Madam Chair. John Bullock, member of the committee, representative of the 9th District. Thank you, Madam Chair. Ryan Dorsey, member of the committee and representative of the 3rd District. And we also have the sponsor of this bill, James Torrance, and representative of the 7th District.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
And also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Tony, that's representing council, a member of council services that is representing this committee, and this is his first committee with the Economic and Community Development Committee. I'm looking to see if anyone else is on attendance that I should recognize at this point. And we do have Aaron DeGraffery, member of the Office of the President. And representing the mayor's office, I see Nina Thimulus. And let's begin. This afternoon, the committee will start with the hearing on Bill number 23-0412, City Property Renaming Playground at Hanlon Park after Ruby K. Couch for the purpose of changing the name of the playground at Hanlon Park, located at 2731 North Longwood Street, to the Ruby K. Couch Playground. This resolution was introduced on July 17th, 2023. This resolution was sponsored by Councilman Torrance, and at this time we will take comments from the sponsor of the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and good afternoon to the public as well as the council members. This bill is important because we are honoring a matriarch of Hanlon Park. Ms. Couch was a founding member of the Hanlon Improvement Association and was their late president. She also was a neighbor who was promoting public service, environmental justice, community engagement, youth mentoring, and more. She means a lot to this community as she volunteered most of her efforts to do education reform in the city of Baltimore. It is only empowering to make sure that as we prepare to have Hanlon Park reopen after Lake Ashburton, that we start naming portions of this park after people who meant greatly to the community. And with that, I stand in full support of the community's request to rename the actual park, playground in honor of Ms. Ruby K. Couch.
Thank you for that. Any questions from the committee before we take agency reports? The committee will now hear from agency representatives, and we will start with the Planning Commission.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Chair. The Department of Planning has
State
no...
your name. I'm sorry.
Ivor Kwashi from the Department of Planning. My apologies.
Thank you. That's okay.
The Department of Planning has no objection to the City Council bill and defers to the Department of Recreation and Parks. Thank you.
Thank you. And on that note, we'll move to the Department of Recreation and Parks.
Good afternoon, Chairwoman. I'm Jenny Morgan from Baltimore City Rec and Parks, and we stand by our report. We've had a number of meetings with the community, with the mayor's office and the councilman and the son of Ms. Couch, Mr. Elamine, and we are assisting them by designing and fabricating and installing the sign that's going to go with the playground, so we are in full support of this.
Thank you. Department of Transportation.
Madam Chair, Liam Davis, Baltimore City Department of Transportation. We stand by our bill report, which is in support of the legislation. Thank you.
Thank you. Department of Finance.
Good afternoon, Mara James for the Department of Finance. We stand by our report. We do not oppose this legislation. As Jenny mentioned, there will be a small cost for fabricating the sign, but that will be absorbed in Rec and Parks budget.
Thank you. Baltimore Development Corporation.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Dave Garza for the Baltimore Development Corporation. We stand by the report, and we have no objection to Council Bill 23-0412. Thank you.
Thank you. Department of Real Estate.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair and members of the committee. Christine Griffin here on behalf of the Department of Real Estate inside the Office of the Comptroller, and we stand by our report in support of 23-0412, city property, renaming playground at Hanlon Park after Ruby K. Couch. Thank you.
Thank you. And the City Solicitor's Office.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Michelle Toth on behalf of the Law Department, and we approved the bill for form and legal sufficiency.
Thank you. Any questions to any of the agencies from the committee? Hearing none, let me check to see if there is any public testimony. And after checking, there is no public testimony. And is there a motion to move the bill? So moved by Councilwoman Ramos and second by John Bullock of the 9th District. Chair Middleton is a yes. Stokes is absent. John Bullock is a yes. Odette Ramos is a yes. Mark Conway absent. Ryan Dorsey is a yes. And Antonio Glover absent. We do have a quorum, and this bill will now move to second reader at today's council meeting. So I think on that note, any final comments before we close out?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to thank the members of the committee for approval. In addition to that, for the public's awareness that we are approving this today in honor of Ms. Couch's 100th birthday, which is on August 27th, where the mayor, if the council approves tonight on second and third reader, will sign it officially into law.
Thank you. 100 years old. What a wonderful gift to this person that has really dedicated most of her life to the Hanlon community. So what an honor. Thank you all. Meeting is adjourned.